Hello, 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 hello to all my friends, and hello, and happy New Year to all of you out there. Happy New Year to all my friends. Happy New Year to people who have supported me through all my videos I've been doing. Thank you everybody who's been getting back to me, the ones that I've been getting in touch with, and I thank you so much that to be able to sit here today to make another video is all because of your motivations. And on top of it, thank you for all the people that they've trusted me to keep the confidential about the dyslexia, and then I'm still in a journey of learning more also myself, and then I'm still in the process of trying to get the helps that we need. So thank you very much to all of you out there, and also happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. So today, what I'm on about, today I'm about to talk about the struggles we have at work. Yes, at work, my friends. The struggles we have daily at work. Okay, let me get my serious coat on. Okay. So today I'm going to be talking about the struggles as dyslexic people we have at work. It's very serious issues. Why I've made this video, because I'm a very open person. I used to hide my dyslexic, but now I'm open about it. I'm not embarrassed about it because I haven't done anything for me to be embarrassed about. Do you understand? It's like a blind person saying I'm embarrassed to tell people that I am blind. Does that make sense? No, exactly. So why do I need to be embarrassed? It's something that I was born with, and then I'm going to die with. So then me coming out to tell people that I am dyslexic, and I realize many people around me, some of them, they were dyslexic as well. And then because they're embarrassed to tell the employees that they are dyslexic, they are suffering. Because first of all, most of us dyslexic people, as adults, because children, I can't really label them yet, we all suffered from depression. My personal experience, I suffered from depression, I suffered from mental health, because I couldn't make out what was happening with my life, what was happening with me, because I had so much dreams when I was growing up. All that dreams was crushed because I couldn't make sense of what was wrong with me. I used to think purely I was just stupid. So let me just break out a little joke with you guys. So I came in this country when I was about 11 years old. From the age of, I think, about 7 or 8 or 9, I'm not too sure, I was in Africa, in Congo. So you know how it is in Africa, when the teacher teaching you something you don't know, or you get it's a whip, smack, whatever it is, they'll just do to punish you because they think you're not trying hard enough. So I used to just get beaten up almost every day when I was in Africa, because I couldn't read at all. I couldn't read at all. It was such a struggle. You come home, you'll be going to the same thing every evening. They will sat you all down to trying to get you to read. My younger siblings, they couldn't read and write. I couldn't read and write. It was just embarrassing. I would be copying them, what they're doing, what they're doing. The next minute, they're trying to get me to do alphabetical, and then I'll be reading it perfect the first time. The next time, it's all out again. It was just a struggle, and then I'll be ending up getting smacked. I'll be getting to be stand in a corner. It was just a mess. Then eventually my parents and my stepdad and my mom, they decided to come and make a life in UK. I thought, hooray! So I thought to myself, my dyslexia, it was just a Africa thing. It was just the Africa thing. I thought, so now we're going to go to Europe, we're going to come to England, and I will not have that problem at all. Oh, no. Dyslexia does not have a gender, does not have a race, does not have any country. So you were born dyslexic, you're going to be a dyslexic the rest of your life. But you have your own different ways of learning. You have your own techniques to do things, not any other normal brain, I call, they have it. Okay, started school in UK, but it's actually a shame because back then, in 90s or something, it wasn't really known that strongly. The worst thing it was out of me. The worst thing happened because it was my second language. They thought I was struggling with reading and writing because English was my second language, but it wasn't, because purely I was dyslexic, because other children from different countries in school, they was able to read and write. English was the second language, but me, English was my second language, but I couldn't read and write because I was dyslexic. So the good things that it was in England, I was still attending school. I was still unable to read and write, but the good thing, I wasn't getting smacked. The bonus thing, I wasn't getting smacked at all. So that's something I thought, hallelujah, I was not getting smacked anymore. But it was still a struggle. I was still thinking, what is wrong with me? And then there was still no answer. There was not still any help out there. So I just labeled myself, I was stupid. I was just stupid. I just labeled myself, I was stupid. So really sad story, to get the bottom of it. I won't go into any deep details. If you want to know more, one day I'll talk more about the journeys and personal life, personal stories about my life. So just get on with life. I thought I was not, just somebody with no brain, somebody meant nothing. I was even embarrassed, as I was listening to most of my dyslexic friends out there. The first thing, sometimes I get scared of speaking. I think, I keep, there's a big worry in the back of my head. Oh, they're gonna find out I'm stupid. They're gonna find out I'm just dumb. They're gonna find out I'm an idiot. So I'm ending up saying nothing the places I go. But people around me, they were seeing this very intelligent, elegant woman. Why can you do this? Why can you apply for this job? People were telling me, oh, we've got vacancies in places like this. Can you come along? And I'll come. And then as soon as I represent myself, because dyslexic, it is invisible disability. People can't see it because I'm not coming in with wheelchairs. I'm not coming with a walking stick to tell you I'm blind. So it's me, word to you, for you to believe me. The evidence is when you give me pen and papers, that's when you see my struggles. But still, many people out there, that's why they're still in denial, because they can't see it. They see this perfect person could express yourself really well. You can speak very well. You look so well. You can look very elegant, really educated. Why can you read and write? I'll go to places, the jobs that I'll walk in and I represent myself. As soon as they look at me, they said, oh wow, you are the person that we are looking for. Because when it came to some of the interviews, I was able to give my best. And then also some of the interviews that I failed because the words were just flying out my head. The things that I want to say is not coming out. That is part of my dyslexic I didn't know about. That's the only downside, that the dyslexia, it does drag you down, because what you want to say, how you want to describe yourself, or how you want to represent yourself in words, it doesn't come out like that. And then you're ending up losing a job. That's what I'm saying, this campaign, to tell people, sometimes do not just employ a person because of the qualification, because of what they've written on the CVs. You give them a chance. Because if I'm able to come and to apply for that job, because I know I'm able to represent or to give you what you are looking for, I find myself, I am able. So that chance, for many dyslexic people, we haven't given. So it's been a struggle. So every time when we walk out of that places, do you people know the feelings? Most of dyslexic people, they know. As I've made a friend, I've made myself a new friend. She's from Kenya. Candy, thank you very much. Your video, it was absolutely moving to me. It's like I'm watching myself in the mirror. It's like I'm talking to myself. You just a bit of my image. But thank you for the work you are doing, and I really admire you, and I'm pushing you to go further. And I know we can do more, because especially in Africa, dyslexia is such a taboo thing. So many people don't even know about. So many people don't even talk about. It's absolutely a shame. In Europe here, they know more about it. They're helping the children. They're helping the adults. And sad story, one of the women, she has killed her son because her son, he wasn't unable to read and write. That what really bored me up. That what really steamed me up. I thought, no. People need to know about dyslexic, especially African populations. You know, they need to know more. Enough is enough of punishing the children. Enough is enough putting other adults down because they are dyslexic. We need to find ways to help each other. We need to find ways to help our children. I'll start fundraising about this, you know, how we can get help. Fundraising, how I can get help for some of the teachers to have training, to know a bit more about dyslexic, how they could be helping children. So let me go back to what I started. Yes, about the struggles dyslexic people have in work. First of all, if you've got work involves writing or reading, oh, it is the right job for you because you have put yourself in that environment. It means you are capable of doing your task. So when it comes to reading and writing, what I tend to do is, because my work daily involves writing, so what makes it easier, because I write the same task every day. If anything changes, any situation has changed, involves me to write on new words, what I tend to do is I'll put Google on. I'll speak to Google in the words that I'm struggling, so Google reads it back to me or writes it back to me, and I'll write it. So I am very, very lucky. Thank you for my employer. Thank you very much, Jackie, for believing me, for supporting me. My manager, she spotted it, but she knew I am the best carer. I'm good at what I do. My struggle is my writing, but it should not stop me. It should not stop me. So I came to talk to her about my situation. You talking about it with your manager, you talking about it with your boss, that opens up doors for you. It actually eases that burden you are carrying, because if it's any struggle, any task involves you reading and writing, you can tell your boss or your manager, whatever, this is the way I learn my ways. If you need to send me a long list of writing, or either you could voice message me, I could listen to the instruction that you want me to do, or either I'll come to the office, you'll be reading it to me, I'll be listening to what you're telling me. So since I come out of my dyslexia, my workplaces, my friends, people around me, I found that I am in a better position in my life right now, if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but as far as I know, you guys are getting what I'm saying. Do not trust your colleague sometimes, because your colleague, your work colleague, they can use that as a weapon to start to humiliate you, to start to embarrassing you, putting you down, to make you feel unvulnerable. You don't need that. We've been through that journey for too long. We've been through embarrassment, putting downs and letting downs. Enough is enough. Go speak to the person who owns the company, first of all, who is in charge of you being employed in that company. Talk to them. Let it be a confidential between you and them. Do you understand? Between you and them. So don't keep hiding yourself. And then also, as adults, we're still naive. Watch out on your children. Some dyslexic, they haven't passed it on the children, but some have. Keep your eye on your children. Don't let your children go through the hell you went through. Don't let them go through the hell you went through. Give them the best, all the help they can have. So what I'm trying to say is, enough of hiding our heads under the sun. Under the sun, yeah, that's it. The sun, yeah, the sun. Enough is enough. Do not trust sometimes your work colleague. Okay, you might have a good friend. You can discuss about your dyslexia. But some think about it that way, because if that friend is not a good friend, they can break you. They can even make you feel worse about yourself. How many, we're still going for struggles. I'm not saying that everything is a glory. Dyslexia has its days. I've got so many youngsters I'm helping. I've got this beautiful young lady that I help daily. I'm not going to mention her names. She told me, Auntie Sandra, I'm even scared getting married. I'm scared having children. I'm scared entering any relation, because if they found out I can't read and write, how are they going to treat me? If I have children today, if I can't help my children with homeworks, with reading books for them, how am I a good mother? So I keep telling her, look at me. I've got 4 beautiful children. I am happily married. It was hard to break that to my husband. I am dyslexic, but I had ways because he saw my struggle. And then he thought, "You okay? You are a marvelous woman." First of all, definitely a problem solver. I'm a person with the big ideas in my head. People come with me ask me for advices. All that the packages comes from my dyslexia. So I was able to help that girl. She starts seeing the light in her life. The way she used to picture her life, she's not seeing it anymore. So people like you and I, we need to be more out there to encourage other dyslexic youngsters, men and women who I feel like they don't belong in this society. They don't belong in this world. To tell them that it's okay. There will be some days, but your joy should not stop because you are dyslexic. Because as we can see, I did my research. Most of successful business people who have made it big in the world now, people are talking about them, they're all dyslexic. They're all dyslexic because we've got to think about something, not giving up. We push ourselves to the point that we can't push ourselves anymore. That's what made them big. Big entrepreneurs, big movie stars. If I could go on with names, we've got Richard Branson, we've got Will Smith, we've got what's his name again? Steve Jobs, the one that made the iPhones. We've got Whoopi Gold. We've got what's another one? Jamie Oliver. We've got Einstein. We've got Winston Churchill. We've got George. One of the American presidents, the one that passed away? It's a list. My memory now, it's all going blurry. It's a list of us out there. If they've made it, what about you and I? What are we doing about our dyslexic? What are we saying to encourage other generations that are going to come on? Especially us as African people, all we know is putting people down. All we know is calling people stupid. If all these people that they've made impact in the world, they are dyslexic. So what about you and I? What are we going to do about our dyslexic? If you're struggling in the workplace, you're working in the work that you love, do not stop. Stop waking up in the morning feeling like, oh my God, no. You shouldn't be feeling like that. There's ways that you can help yourself. There's tasks you can do. Okay, guys, love you guys. I'll leave you to that. Take care of yourself and God bless. And I'll be making more videos. This is just a short one for New Year's. And keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself happy. And stay blessed. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.